The world's cities are growing fast and infrastructures are having to adapt accordingly. High on that list of priorities is public transportation. Bus networks, ferries, trams, trains, scooters, and ultimately autonomous vehicles. At the heart of that innovation is French company Transdev, embracing the challenge of daily mobility in our cities of the future. I'm here in Davos ahead of the World Economic Forum to speak to Anne de Bagneux from Transdev. Welcome to the Business Debate. Anne de Bagneux, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Fair to say people have heard of Transdev, but perhaps they don't realize quite how large an operation you have now.
Transdev is a global leader in daily mobility. Our sales last year were up to 6.6 billion euro, and we are present on the 5 continents in 20 countries.
And that's from conception to operation to maintenance, all different types of transport, from scooters to ferries.
Yes, we operate and integrate a large range of transportation modes. We plan trips, we drive, we maintain the cars, and we manage the customer relation. For all our clients in the world, very large cities, for example, Sydney, Seoul, Hong Kong, Bogota, Paris, Dublin, and many others.
So what can Transdev bring to a potential client? There's a city somewhere that has a particular transport issue and they come to you to bid for the contract. What can you offer?
We face the same challenge together with cities regarding mobility. We need to reduce congestion, we need to improve air quality, we need to reduce the use of individual car, and we need to increase the ridership on public transport. I strongly believe that the future of mobility will be co-constructed. Co-constructed with cities, of course, political decision maker, but not only, urbanists, for example, sociologists, and of course, citizens, communities, associations. And this is our DNA at Transdev, to work together with all the stakeholders and to really perfectly understand the needs, the expectations of the customer, the constraints of the cities, the dynamics of the territory. And once we have this good understanding, we will be able to offer the best package of solution to the PTA. This is how we do in Transdev, and we have been very successful recently in 2 major cities. In Sydney, we won a 300 million euro contract to operate a light rail, and the second one is in Bogota, where we won a 900 million euro contract for a BRT bus rapid transit contract.
The priorities in Bogota and Sydney are completely different.
Of course, and we need to have this understanding of each territory. We cannot copy and paste solutions from one city to another. And in Transdev, we have this unique expertise to do this work. And I'm very optimistic that Transdev will be a decisive change maker regarding mobility.
Tell me a bit about multimodality.
Our vision at Transdev for future is that mobility will become PACE. P for personalized, A for autonomous, C for connected, and E for eco-friendly. Just to illustrate these 4 letters, personalized means on-demand transport. Customer wants to choose their modes of transport, and maybe they want to change every day. One day they will ride a bicycle, the other day they will take the bus. So we will develop on-demand transport, and we will develop digital solutions to build seamless experience, seamless use of different modes of transport. And at Transdev, we have been pioneer in developing digital solutions, and we have a cutting-edge offering in terms of mass mobility as a service, which is really the future of mobility.
Where's the customer experience in that? How will life change for the customer?
We have an example recently in Mulhouse in France. The customer will use his smartphone as a mobility assistant. So with the smartphone, he can use all mobility modes. He can plan the trip, he can buy the ticket, and at the end of the month, he will receive one single invoice for all the trips he has done with all modes of transport. So in Mulhouse, for example, it's bus, it's train, it's also parkings, it's also car sharing, and very soon we will add the taxis.
So your new job is heading up transformation. What are your priorities for the future? I guess a lot of it will involve research, technological research.
Yes, we have a significant portfolio of innovation. Our key challenge is definitely to push digital transformation, because digital will be at the heart of the future of mobility. We work a lot of autonomous vehicle, as I said before. We really believe that AVs will first be used in collective transport regulated by PTA, and we have a very interesting experimentation in Normandy, in Rouen. It's an open road with 6 autonomous vehicles. Last week in Las Vegas in CES, we announced a very large partnership with ZF, a German company, and Ego, and we will develop new solutions with them. So AVs is really important for Transdev.
People have talked about AVs. The general public understand that autonomous vehicles are on the horizon, if you like. What's your vision of how that will evolve into proper systems of transport within our cities?
Probably it will allow Transdev to propose on-demand solutions. For example, first mile and last mile. Basically, what we need to do to help citizens to give up their car is to bring them solutions so they can go from their home, which is sometimes far from the city center, to the hub of transportation. And we will use last mile, first mile solution, which will be on-demand solution. And we believe AVs will be very helpful to answer to this challenge.
And is this a future that means that we are definitely moving away from fossil fuels?
We don't have any religion at Transdev. Transdev is the first operator in electric mobility in Europe. We have developed significant expertise, especially in Netherlands. We operate 2 major contracts, one in Amsterdam, in Schiphol area, another in Eindhoven. We will have more than 1,000 electric buses in 2024, and we also start pushing electric mobility in France. And French decision makers are very keen to test electric mobility. But again, we do also experiment hydrogen, and we use also Euro 6 vehicles, which are also quite efficient regarding air pollution. So we think that the future will be a mix of solutions in terms of zero emission.
The citizens of our big cities are all fearful that things will get congested, that they have a future of pollution, a future of disorganization, a future where it's harder to move around. But you seem optimistic.
I'm very convinced that we will be a decisive change maker in mobility. We have talents at Transdev. We have fantastic references all over the world in very large cities. We have a portfolio of innovation. We have a very strong expertise. We have a clear vision of the future of mobility. So we are embarked in a very important digital transformation. I am pretty sure we will reinvent the model of sustainable mobility for cities.
Anne de Bagne, thanks very much.
Thank you, Andrew.